Well, good morning. Welcome to Tuskegee National Forest this morning. I apologize if I sound a little stuffy or different. It is because I've been under the weather the past few days. Feeling better this morning though. Just still a little bit of a sore throat, so I may sound a little different. So apologize about that. But I'm happy to be out here in Tuskegee National Forest doing a Parks on the Air activation. This is actually my second activation of the morning. It is only 6:42 a.m. But I woke up early this morning, not on purpose. I just woke up and I was ready to get up, so I did. And I was at Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site at right at dawn, so about 5:45. And as soon as there was enough light, I was just set up on my back tailgate with the Yaesu FT891 and the ATOS 120A antenna that's on my truck. That park is a great park to activate. If you're driving through this area, if you're coming down Interstate 85 between say Atlanta and Montgomery, Alabama, then you're going to pass right by these places. So the Tuskegee Airmen you'll actually see a sign for it on the interstate right off of exit 38. So yeah, if you're driving through there, check it out. Another fun fact, if you look at the maps for Tuskegee National Forest, you'll actually see that the Tuskegee National Forest includes the rest area on Interstate 85 north and south whenever you're around mile 41-ish, no, 43-ish, I think, in Alabama. If you're around mile 43 or so and you see a rest area, then that rest area is actually part of Tuskegee National Forest and you can activate it. So, fun fact. All right, anyway, enough rambling about that. So this morning, I did a poll a few days ago about what radio you'd like to see on my channel. And I listed a lot of radios that I haven't been using as much recently. And I put one on there actually that's the Ten-Tec Argonaut 5 or V. And this radio I've had for a while, but I've never used for a Parks on the Air activation. This is one of my favorite CW radios for hunting Parks on the Air. I've never taken it off of my desk before. It is just a beautiful radio. I overpaid for it, but I wanted it, and there was a really good condition one on eBay, and I went for it. So I've had this for, I don't know, a year or so, and it is just a fun little radio. It's, I think, 20 watts total. High power's 20 watts, which is really good for CW. And man, 40 meters is open this morning. You can hear some sideband on it. I'm going to be changing frequencies. But anyway, yeah, this is a 20 watt radio or so, and it's, you know, a full featured HF rig. I mean, really it is. But what I like about it is it's just incredibly simple. There are no menus on here. Everything is either on the button itself or it is on where you hit function and then the button. And that's it. There's not a lot of settings. Like, for example, there's not a key or reverse setting on this. So I use the same cable that I use with my mountain topper that I've got spliced backwards. So that works just fine. But other than that, it doesn't really have anything missing to me that I would care about. It has all of the features I need. It doesn't have DSP noise reduction. I don't use that anyway, so I don't really care. I don't like the way it makes things sound. I would rather just filter it with my DSP between my ears, aka my brain, than make the CW sound really weird. At least I haven't found one that I like yet. But it does have variable bandwidth filters. So you got this BW button here, and this is the function knob. So whenever you push buttons, it becomes the one that does things. And you can see up here on the right, I can change this filter down to 200, and on CW even, I can bring it up to 3000, which is wild on CW. I'm going to use it at about 300 this morning because I'm on 40 meters, and 40 meters is actually pretty noisy this morning. I'm not in an RF dense location. This is typically pretty quiet, and I'm sitting at about a S4, S5 noise floor. So if I widen that filter, say to 500, where I do a lot of times, now I'm at a S5 solid up to an S7. So I'm going to bring it down and stay around 300 and see if I can make some contacts that way. The only other thing that this thing is missing that I can think of is it does not have a built-in SWR meter, which that is a big deal to me when I do parks on the air activations. I don't like to carry a bunch of gear. So I do not bring an antenna analyzer or an SWR meter to the field with me. I like the radios that I use to have one built in. I practice with my antennas and I know them well enough that I can get them within about normally under 3 to 1 without having to use anything. And then once I get it there, I can use the radio's SWR meter to bring it down to, 1.5 to 1 or under is what I typically shoot for. This doesn't have one, so I actually broke out the mountain topper setting up this morning and set up the MC750, got it down to a 1.1 to 1 on 40 meters, and then swapped in the Argonaut B. So, yeah. This is a fantastic little radio though, full break-in QSK, smooth audio. I mean, Ten-Tec it's a legendary brand. And excuse me as I take care of some ants that are crawling all over this table. But anyway, it's a legendary brand. Ten-Tec made some incredible radios. They are still around as a brand. They are not manufacturing ham radios right now, so I really hope, as well as I know a lot of other people hope, that they come back to the market soon because they had some great products, especially for QRPers. I hope that happens. But oh well. I've got a Ten-Tec. There's a lot of other good Ten-Tec models. One thing I like about Ten-Tec is you can get these radios relatively cheap. You can get an Argonaut V. These things go for about 500 bucks used from what I see. I paid more than that, but we won't talk about that. You can get, say, the older ones, the Omnis. Those are some nice big radios. If you want a good CW bass radio for your shack, man, those are awesome. There's just tons and tons and tons of good rigs that were made by Ten-Tec. The Scout, which is a really neat radio with the little swappable band modules. So to swap bands, you pulled like a little card out and slid in a new one. Those are pretty neat. And you can get those, man, I see them on eBay going for $250, $300. And they're supposedly great radios. They actually look very similar to this style-wise. But anyway, all right. Enough rambling. I am about to get on the air now, so let me put in my spot and call QRL, make sure that nobody's on this frequency. Sounds like the sideband folks that I could hear, I can't hear them anymore, so I'm not going to worry about it. And we'll be on the air here in just a second, and you'll get to hear the Ten-Tec sound for yourself. everywhere on this table. I think I heard a K2 in there. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Pennsylvania, I know that one already. Thank you for the contact. Where'd everybody go? All right, hey Mr. Ed, how you doing this morning? Tennessee. All right. Okay, KF9R. Okay, KF9R. I'm ghost hearing things. Ooh, fading there. Man, I'm getting some ant bites today. Turn my side tone down a little bit. Sounding good from Illinois this morning. Man, I missed that one. Ah. I got you. Oh, I missed that. Ah. WI0S. Thank you. Good morning. W1, did I hear W1? Dotted it. Okay, okay. good morning. What was that? Virginia. ABR. Probably a little too strong. Probably 5.59. Yeah. Illinois. Excuse me. All right, thank you for the contact. Whoa, here's somebody way down there. I'm sorry, I can't quite get you. Can't quite get you. Sorry about that. Golly. one more time. There's WGX, right? Yep, I think so. All right, thank you for the contact. Loud truck driving by right at the wrong time. Yep. No, I heard a 3 out there. NBL? Just make sure. WB. GBL. WB3 GBL. Virginia. Man, ants. Ah! Get away from here. Alright, sorry about that. Probably gonna sound weird on camera. I gotta get these ants off. I do not like fire ants. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it an activation there. Let's see, I mean, I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh crap, I can't stop at 19. I gotta get to 20. GDT. Gotcha. I messed up my call. Man, that's a strong signal. What you running, my friend? You'll have to let me know. Da da da. Didn't get any of that. Did it? Did. Gotcha. These ants. All right, thank you, thank you. DT. Hey. Let's get you real quick. that is going to be an activation. I'm going to cut it right there. I didn't expect to, when I was going to go from 19 to 20, I didn't expect to stay on that long, but hey, I mean, the contacts are good, might as well stay on for a minute. So that was fun. Man, this receiver just sounds incredible. I will put this on par to me with the Elecraft gear, Elecraft KX2. It sounds just as good. It sounds just as good as the Mountain Topper. Probably a little bit better. Definitely really good audio. Its audio beats the KX2 by a lot. I mean, it's just a bigger radio. It's bigger than the Yaesu FT891, smaller than the 991, if that gives you an idea of the size of it. So, I mean, it's pretty small. It's not a pain to carry to a park. You probably aren't going to carry it to a summit. But it is it's a nice little radio, and it performs well. One thing that I find very interesting on it is the fact that the side tone volume follows the volume control. So really you're balancing with your side tone level in the keyer setting. So the setting for level right here, you're not really setting the volume of it per se, you're setting the balance of it between the receiver volume and the side tone volume. So that was something I haven't really perfected, because at home, I mean, I don't really worry about it that much, right? But in a park, I try to get it right, especially when I'm recording. I don't want the side tone to blast your ears and then for you not to be able to hear folks that are calling. So, you know, I try to balance it pretty well. So I had to play with that a couple of times. But I actually think that, you know, once I got used to that, you know, that would actually be a pretty handy thing, because when I turn the volume up or down, it controls the volume as a whole, including the side tone, which most radios, side tone volume is separate. So anyway, you know, neither here nor there. I just think it's neat. Really, really fun radio, though. I'll have to bring it out and do some more activations with it. To be honest with you, it's such a pretty radio, and it looks so good on my desk, and the green glows so pretty in the you know, dim light, especially in the evenings. I kind of don't bring it out very often because I don't want to mess it up, if that makes sense. You know, it's a little bit harder to replace. Especially, you know, this one is in great condition, and if I get another one, who knows if it'll be in this good of condition. This one is very nice. But anyway, all right, well, I will sign off there. I appreciate you watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and this activation. Thanks for joining along. I'm a few ant bites richer and lots of contacts in the log, so good way to start a Monday morning. 73 from W4ARB in Tuskegee National Forest. Catch you in the next activation video.